in broad daylight, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, together with the President William Samoei Ruto, signed an MOU that was going to govern our transactions with this government. In broad daylight, the President, in his wisdom, reached out to Right Honorable Raila Odinga for the sake of unity and tranquility in our country, a country that was teetering on the precipice of collapse. But Raila Odinga and William Ruto brought it together. Raila Odinga has what it takes to lead this country because leading he has. For the last 30 years, he has directed our politics. And through that, he's now helping President William Ruto to achieve his objectives for the country. President Ruto has the mandate to lead our country, Kenya. And on that mandate, we are ready to support him to the bitter end. If there are disagreements, if there are disgruntled voices within the MOU that was signed by President Ruto and Raila Odinga, Raila will never resort to any proxy to pass that message to the country. Raila signed that accord by himself in broad daylight, and they addressed our nation. And therefore, if there is any problem, it is Raila Odinga who will come out to tell us, not anybody else. And therefore, those who want to abrogate themselves the roles of communicating Raila's thoughts to this country, we will not listen to you. We will only read the lips of Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Secondly, and this is most important, all the noises that you are hearing from this country now is just because Honorable Atandi has been made the chair of budget. All the discomfort in our country is because Honorable Mbadi is the one in charge of Treasury. All the noises echoed from across the plains and the highlands is because Honorable Wandai is in charge of energy. All this that you are hearing day in, day out is as a result of our own sister Dorcas Uduor occupying the office of the Attorney General. And all this that you are hearing is just because Raymond Omolo is the Internal Security Principal Secretary. Because they have always believed that we cannot lead any docket. And there are certain dockets that have been earmarked for certain communities. For 62 years, Aluo has never been a chairman of budget. That we have been waiting on the sidelines for 62 years for Honorable Atandi to be the chair of budget. That we have waited for 62 years for Mbadi to be declared the Treasury Cabinet Secretary. That for 62 years, Aluo has been made an Attorney General. And for 34 years, Luos have been waiting for Raymond Omolo to become the Principal Secretary in charge of Interior. So Ruto has done what no any other president has done to us as a community. If it was a jinx, then President Ruto has broken the jinx on our behalf. And therefore, we as a community, led by Right Honorable Raila Odinga, who has already delivered us to Ruto, we will not listen to anybody else, but listen to President Ruto and Right Honorable Raila Odinga. And if we get to a stage, and God forbid, that they will have certain disagreements, it is those two to communicate to us, up to and including withdrawal from that MOU, and not anybody else. So to my Luo community, let me make it clear. Let me be a bit more clearer. Those who are disgruntled by President Ruto, the moment Luos will disembark from this government, I assure you, they will all troop back to William Ruto. I can assure you that they will come back to President Ruto, and you will be isolated alone, and alone you will be out in the cold. So don't be lied to that when you move from this government to join the opposition, that the opposition will be stronger. Those people will go back to the government as you troop out of that government. Hata wanto wafuo negi. Ape nyufuo negi udwa we negi.